Now it's on. Okay, I don't know why I just had to click it so many times before it worked. Hey, welcome back. Well, thanks for telling me. I was just talking for the first 5 minutes. Normally, I always check my stream's audio with my phone. Yeah, I was just talking for the first 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. And that's why. Anyways, I was just saying, wow, good job with the triple kappa on the slot machine, first try. uh, um, that's all it takes. It could just be one spin. You could win. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't listen to my own stream. I usually always check that right at the beginning. Oh. Oh, right. So yeah, fortunately I can't just put like a save state after winning the qualifying race in 4th. I have to keep on resetting the save. But luckily this only takes like a minute and 11 seconds. I was talking about how long I've been on this track and how many days I've attempted it now. So I think I got the hang of it. I mean, I got 3rd on the first try there, which was pretty good. But that's what's happened to me is I'll be in 3rd, even closer to 1st and 2nd, and then I'll run out of my turbo. So I have to conserve more turbo early on at the beginning of the race by not bumping into the other cars. Oh gosh. Yeah, see? Like, that'll just do it right there. Is it even worth racing? I should be up to the front right here at the beginning. And even then, I can't win it, even when I'm in 1st. Off the 3rd turn. This achievement kind of reminds me of doing the last achievement in Super Metroid, trying to get the fast escape, and I had to battle Mother Brain every single time I attempted it. I had to watch a long cutscene. Then I could attempt the fast escape. That one I actually practiced, like I turned off hardcore mode just to practice that. And I got the one, like under a minute speedrun on softcore mode when I could just reset it anywhere. And then I had to go do it again. I feel like I might have done it twice on softcore. before I started going for the hardcore attempts, because I just wanted to be consistent at it. If I was gonna have to do the whole final boss sequence each time. Yeah, I need to play some Metroid. It's been too long since I played Metroid last. Ryan was there when I was playing Metroid Prime, and that final boss took me a couple tries. Okay, this is the second attempt at the race. Actually, I think it might be the third. Oh! Okay, I think I hit that. That one doesn't swerve. Drop it down to like 200 miles an hour. No, what? How'd I crash? Oh, great. Oh, I held on a second, but we're down to the last 40% of the nitro. Just so hard not to crash once or twice. You been playing much Pokemon, Ryan? Been doing any other Pokemon games? A new Pokemon Emerald hack just dropped on RetroAchievements. And also just dropped a new version that's called Super Mario Mod, and it's just a Mario themed Pokemon. But my friend Vinny was already telling me about that. We may have been talking about that while we were playing Zelda, I don't know. But I just saw today, achievements for it came out, and I was looking at them, it looks pretty cool. It's an Emerald hack, but you're going through 8 worlds and Rainbow Road. And collecting 8 stars instead of 8 gym badges. So, seems like a pretty interesting hack. Whoa. Alright, I have to just not bump into anyone. I have to be careful if I'm not boosting of someone boosting into me, because the other cars do be using nitro. Sometimes it feels like they have more than I do. But I think they have the same amount, they're just not bumping into any of the green cars like I am. I'm taking those hits to, like, my time, and they're not. The only way I can slow them down is by getting ahead of them and blocking them from passing. Ah, Mr. Katz. I said hello to you earlier, but my microphone wasn't on. So, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're feeling good.
As you can see, Paquette was 5 seconds ahead of me.
Under RA stuff, seeing if I find anything I want to work on. Hey, what up, Staggertron? Welcome in, Stag. Okay. It's like my 5th attempt at the race here. Oops. Okay, luckily that didn't spin me. This guy isn't gonna switch. I'm gonna conserve as much boost as I can for the second lap. Alright. Okay, well. At this point, I don't think it's possible. Had a good start there. Dagatron, hope you're doing good. What have you been up to? I'm here on a Wednesday because I just wanted to put some more attempts into this. Dang, your leg is infected, Staggertron. Is it just like chronic at this point? Has it been like on and off? I don't know. And yeah, that's just how it is. We're not as young as we used to be. That's just the way it goes. I've hurt myself before, and like, you know, like my ankles, for example, I just feel like they're compromised after like hurting them multiple times. I don't really have chronic pain that much, but I might eventually. Whoa. Okay, I'm in first, but I blasted through 50% of my nitro already. Nice, I bumped him. I slowed down Piquet. Oh no! I was going so well, dude. See, the whole line was right behind me. Like, one mistake. They all get to pass. I mean, that was looking good. Bumped into a lot of cars in the second lap. My best is 2:25 flat. So that's the time I got when I was right behind Ferd. So yeah, maybe I can, you know, make some progress on this tonight. I don't know, that'd be cool. If not, then I'm gonna have to go back to Portugal again. It was exactly 2 months ago that I was grinding my last NES badge on Tetris, because those VODs are all about to expire off my Twitch page. You won't be able to see hours of me failing the Tetris Height 3 Speed 18 challenge. Or whatever it even was. That was the same thing. I was getting so close to it multiple times. I knew I could get it. I was clearing 20 lines, and 23 lines, and 24 lines. It took so much grinding before I actually cleared it. Whoa. Passing on the outside. Get up on him and knock him. Oh. think it's gonna happen. Okay, see how I just knocked third place back like that? That's how I can win this, just by getting the first. And blowing him down. Oh, what? Lancel won this one? Dang, third place had the exact same time as me? I didn't even see him though. Flicker on this would drive me mad? Oh, you just mean like the effect of the road going by? Alright, we got third tonight, we got second. Now I just need to get first. Simple, just one place better. Just a little bit faster. A few less collisions with the green cars. A few more collisions with that guy like that. I mean, I guess the guy who beat me last time wasn't even who started ahead of me. He went from the back to the front? I don't know. Okay, that was not good. Dude, I've had to reset the qualifier like 5 times too. Oh, I love that Galaga emote. Makes me want to go give Galaga a play. I played a little bit of the NES Galaga because I saw it was leaderboard of the month. So I thought maybe I could go put a cool, like, high score. I thought maybe I would be able to go get, like, 200,000 points or something and put it on the leaderboard, the month leaderboard. I haven't really looked into that event that closely, but I think it's basically, I mean, it's just what it sounds like. Like, there's a time limit to set a high score on a specific game. So, like, my score got put on the normal leaderboard too, but there's like an extra one for the event. But I couldn't reach 200k. I got like 190,000 something. In the halls? I don't know, Staggertron must be making another Canadian joke or something. Shout out Canada. Shout out to the viewers in Canada. Okay. Okay. You crashed. wonder if any of these racers are Canadian. We had a Canada Grand Prix. I have no clue. I know at least one person in this race is from Brazil, and that's really it. But I think, I don't know, I wonder if it's 8 different countries represented in this group that we have here. Well, I guess 7, not including me. Not including Ah. The last of the fuel reserves. And first place is nowhere to be seen. Really? Yeah, I don't get how the other cars just get to drive around that so easy. They cheat in so many different ways. Yeah, maybe I should like research some F1 since since I'm about to do this whole event. I keep on like forgetting I'm just trying to qualify and not using my boost. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna try to bump the guy in first on the way. I don't know, sometimes when I try that, it ends up spinning me out, but... I can do this. Nope, just like that. Again. Okay, that time he got me. Not looking good. Those last green cars are gonna prevent me from getting to second. 26.9. Oh yeah, I saw your post in the Discord, Cheeseburger Cats. GG on that. Chicken and hot dogs, hey. Sound yummy. I like chicken and hot dogs. Yo, what up, Shishi BMZ? Welcome in. Nah, he didn't quit, he just dropped 2 new singles. What do you mean? But yeah, there is heavy traffic in the actual race for some stupid reason. I don't know. We're here in the Formula 1 International Grand Prix Championship event. And this is just the qualifying race, where I race against just the 7 other racers. But then when we get to the actual race, it's full of traffic. And all the other racers who I'm competing against, and who I keep losing to repeatedly, get to drive right through the traffic for free. Like they have a ghost power-up in Mario Kart. So yeah, it's scripted, it's rigged, the AI cheats, all these people on here are just, you know, fraudulent computer racers. Paquette, Frost, and Zenna always be coming in first, second, and third here. But now we're on the real race. I get to start in 4th because that's where I qualified at. I attempt to get to the front of the race quickly here with Nitro. And slow them down on the way. Okay, I just bumped all 3 of them without slowing myself down very much. So the thing about the traffic is, it is kind of predictable. Let's see, even just... Okay, as I say, it's predictable. So yeah, if it's your first time by any chance, I'm doing the Formula 1 event on RetroAchievements. They're celebrating the 75th year of the F1 tournament. F1 Grand Prix? I don't know the official title. What? Donuts? Why would they be banned? I don't know what you mean. Oh, see, I can Like, it's fine to crash once on this lap, because I just gotta get fourth. Even when I've had a perfect lap here, third isn't even visible. Yep, there they are again. So yeah, the very first F1, I guess, World Series was in 1950. So RetroAchievements is doing a 75 years of F1 racing event, and they picked out 30 different racing games, I think. And you get to pick from those games. Each one you beat is worth 1 point. Each one you master and earn all the achievements in is worth 2 points. And there's 2 tiers of the event badge you can get. If you earn 10 event points, you unlock the for 10 points in the event, you get the Max Verstappen badge. And for 20, you get the Shoemaker badge. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And the racing games are from like all different systems. This is the NES, but a lot of the other ones that I plan to try to beat / master are on newer systems than this. But I mean, there's Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, N64, GameCube games that I plan to play for the event. They got Cartoon Network Racers on the DS on there, so never played any Cartoon Network racing on the DS before, but could be a fun time. Might check that one out. I'm sure it's easier to beat than this one is. But I want to get this hard one out of the way sooner than later. But yeah, the event's going on for months. I don't think it ends till June or July. Anyways, my Retro Achievement profile is linked in my bio, in case you want to check it out. I didn't have it linked on my YouTube until just like the other day. No. This guy's using Nitro too. He's going exactly as fast as I am. Alright. In this era with spoiled kids with arcade games, it's always nice to see someone passionate. Yeah, I've always loved retro games. I've played older games since as long as I can remember, pretty much. I used to play Galaga and Miss Pac-Man at the arcade machine at the Pizza Hut when I was super little. Back when restaurants still had quarter eating machines. friends, the first Nintendo I ever had was a Game Boy Advance SP. That was given to me with Super Mario Bros. 3. So, you know, I wasn't playing the NES version of it, but that's an NES game that I played a ton as a kid. And I just never stopped playing NES games. I love them. But this track in particular, not the biggest fan of. But yeah, so Retro Achievements goes up to like PlayStation 2, Nintendo DS, GameCube, and it goes all the way back to stuff even older than this. Like, I've earned some achievements playing on the Atari 2600 or on like old personal computers from the 80s that had games on them. You know, they got like Apple II achievements, but I haven't done any Apple II emulation yet. Whoa. But yeah, Game Boy Advance is like always one of my favorites, just since that's what I played the most when I was a kid. Oh. Alright, we're still on lap 1 of 2. I'm running low on fuel. I want to catch up to first earlier, so I can bump into him. Oh, that's not lap 1. Oh, and then look at that. Get comboed. Game Boy had this special spot in your heart. Yeah, it really was beautiful. I still have it. It still works. Dang, I haven't played Rust in a long time. Alright, I'm about to go refill the water cup, so I just drank it. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Please keep drinking water. I'm just gonna go get another cup real quick, and then it's time to race with the big boys. We are on race 13 out of 16. Portugal Grand Prix, Estoril Circuit. Alright, be right back. Oh man. H2O. Alright, here we go again. Qualifying for the race, yet again. But yeah, I used to play Mario 3 and Mario 2 on my Game Boy Advance. I used to play Frogger's Adventure. I used to play Pac-Man and Galaga on the Namco Museum. I had a few other like random games that I got that I didn't really play. I'm trying to think what else I played a lot of though. I had a Harry Potter game that I played on the Game Boy Advance. I believe it was Prisoner of Azkaban. And it was like a turn-based RPG. Harry and Ron and Hermione were going around leveling up, upgrading their spells and stuff. And that was pretty fun. I remember enjoying that game. I haven't done any Harry Potter for Retro Achievements at all. But there are loads of Harry Potter games out there on retro consoles. I'm not talking Hogwarts Legacy. Okay. So now that I'm in first, goal is to bump the guys trying to pass me. But look, they just did it to me. I don't even think they spin out at all, ever, even when I bump them. But see, I do that. Dude, spending all this time on this track makes me want to, like, set the world record speed run. Not really. But I feel like I should be able to do this super fast by now. Great, where's fourth? I got him. No! He got me. Wait. I'm still ahead. Harry Potter game on Game Boy Color, but I barely remember even what it looked like. I borrowed it from a classmate. More accurate to say I stole his Game Boy Color for the whole school trip. Too young, so I skipped that gen. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really play Game Boy Color growing up. I had some neighbors who were like, I don't know, like 10 years older than me or something like that, who passed down a Game Boy Color with Game Boy Camera. And so I remember playing that. You know, Game Boy Camera actually has some weird stuff going on in it. And it has like games and stuff. I don't know, kind of reminds me of like WarioWare micro games a little bit, but not as good, obviously. Alright, yeah, if I crash twice like that, then I think I just start over. So yeah, I didn't really do much on the Game Boy Color. I used to try to take my friend, or like play on my friend's Nintendo DS Lights. I remember kids I was hanging out with having like a DS, and I was so interested to watch them play whatever they were playing on it. Because I never had a DS Lite. First DS I got was a DSi when they added the camera to it. It's too bad I didn't keep that. I think I like traded it into GameStop or something to get like credit towards the 3DS. Yeah, I mean, Nintendo as a company isn't really that lovable compared to the games that they've released. But, I mean, I'm gonna play Mario Kart either way. It's not even the devs. The devs, I love the devs. They're not the ones who are selling it. They're not the ones publishing it. The devs are the ones putting their heart into it for real. They're not the ones saying how much it's gonna cost. They get no say in that. Oh, I'm back in 7th again. Yeah, I was watching some video where someone was talking about how the amount of storage that a Nintendo Switch cartridge can hold on it is enough to hold the entirety of the N64 library. Every Nintendo 64 game could fit on one tiny little Switch cartridge. But Nintendo's not going to sell all 300 whatever N64 games like that. They're going to slowly drip feed them to you on their monthly paid subscription. Where, I mean, you can kind of argue both sides of it. Like, yeah, it'd be nice if they just let you buy the old games and own them forever, but it also isn't that bad of a deal. You're only paying, like, not that much money every month, and it gives you access to a lot of games. But at the end of the day, it's just greedy. They're a business more than they're a friend of yours, you know? But I love Nintendo still. Alright, I'm gonna stop talking here on the race, because I don't think me ranting is helping steering. What, dude? Why was that an insta-fail? Sad, but that's how it works. And yes, they will have my money still. And yeah, like what Cheeseburger said, I can emulate for free in 2 years. I don't mind waiting. Like, I'm not even worried about emulating Switch. Like, I know you can do that, but I feel like there's so many game series that I haven't played yet, so many sequels that I want to check out. I mean, there's literally tens of thousands of retro games that already exist, you know, that are already 15 plus years old or 20 plus years old. So, you know, I'm sure there's plenty of good games. I know there's lots of good games that have come out and that developers have made in the recent decade, in the present, but how am I going to play Donkey Kong Bonanza when I haven't even played Donkey Kong 64 yet? But I've already played all the other Mario Karts. There's so many hidden gems. We're almost built to win, Staggertron. We're getting there. But yeah, I'd be discovering hidden gems on Retro Achievements so much, and it's also gotten me to dabble into Sony systems, which I never did growing up. My friends had Nintendo or Xbox usually. There's like a few rare times that I played like a PS4 at a friend's house, but like I have very little childhood experience with Sony stuff. So Retro Achievements has gotten me to play games for the first time, like Ratchet and Clank and Spyro and God of War. Alright, I'm in 4th, so it's not looking good. Like, I had those really good attempts in the first, like, half hour of the stream, I feel like, where I got 3rd and 2nd. I don't know. Okay. Well, I'm doing stream this morning. You want to play more Ape Escape? How far did you get in that? Like, how many worlds have you gone through? Ape Escape was so much fun. That's another one I didn't mention. Ape Escape. Banger PlayStation 1 game. I have not played Blaster Master, but it's on my list. I've heard it's good. But yeah, my Retro Achievements profile has over 100 games beat on it now. And it's really cool how you can like see them broken down by console. I think Game Boy Advance is the one I've beat the most on. I think I'm around like 20 games. 20 games beat on Game Boy Advance. Maybe I'm at like 18 or 19. I don't know. Could be off. World 3 or 4. Yeah, they must have added something new to the PlayStation Portable version. Or is it just a complete remake? I don't know. Boom. GBA is my top 2. Yeah, wait. I'm about to just click on it and look real quick. It's just a few clicks away. NES, I've beat 13 games on. GBA, I've beat 21. Super Nintendo, I've beat 16. PlayStation 2, I've beat 8. And GameCube, I've beat 15 games. All since getting on Retro Achievements a little over 2 years ago. Thing is, even before Retro Achievements, I was still beating retro games. I was still really about this. Oh. No. Dude, the green cars! Why are they so annoying? I'm just gonna reset this. No point. I haven't even touched NES. Yeah, no, I've loved NES, dude. I mean, I mentioned playing like Mario 3 on the Game Boy Advance, but then on the 3DS, the Ambassador program gave me 10 different NES games. So I used to play those. Dang, 3 hours till your alarm goes off? Hey, appreciate you hanging out and chatting, Shishi. I don't have too much chat going on in the YouTube stream. Most of the community's on Twitch, but since I've been posting shorts on YouTube and I reached 50 subs, I got the vertical stream there. I really created the YouTube channel though, just as a way to promote the Twitch channel. So they both like have each other's links in them. But yeah, I guess gotta hit the different demographics, you know? There's people who watch Twitch on their TV. There's people who scroll YouTube lives on YouTube on their phone. I feel like I should try to figure out a horizontal YouTube stream. I don't know. Grew up with the NES but gravitated more toward SNES. Yeah, you know, the funny thing about that Ambassador program, it gives you 10 NES games and 10 Game Boy Advance games. So I didn't play very much SNES on my 3DS. Even though they eventually added Super Nintendo Virtual Console, And I did get some Super Nintendo games on the DS. My first time ever playing through Super Mario World or Super Metroid. I was playing it on my Wii U gamepad. Playing the Wii in handheld mode. Okay. Yo, Shishi. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's the first time someone's come from YouTube to Twitch like that. But yeah, thanks for following. I'll be playing lots more retro games. I usually stream 5 nights a week. This is an unusual night though. Normally Wednesdays and Thursdays are the 2 nights that I don't stream. But this achievement, I want to chase it. I'm curious to ask where you're from, if your alarm is going off in 3 hours. Like, my alarm's not going off for like another 8 or 9. Must be in Europe. I don't know. But I do know dude, he has unlimited nitro. Ow. Okay. Alright, bro. Let's see if I can close it in a second. Nope, it's not. Oh man, what up, Chimmy? Welcome in, dude.
I'm over here going crazy for the achievements right now, dude. But I'm not earning any achievements tonight.
I'm just practicing. I've been good. I had a nice Wednesday today. Yeah. My hair's pushed back a little bit. My hair's shorter now than it was like a year ago. And when it was long, I used to like have it tied up in the back a lot. I used to have like a ponytail or a scrunchie. So I don't think that really helped. 5:22, I'm a night owl. Yeah, go to bed, please. Get some rest. Shout out to the Italian viewers. Shout out Italy. I think I already won the Italian race. I know the one after this is Spain. And then I don't know what the next two. Yeah, I mean, Chimmy, I see you wearing a hat. I see you with your hood on. I'm pretty sure F1 is like way more popular in Italy than it is in the US. Oh, come on! Dude, why can't I just have another good start? dude. Yeah, I'm not that worried about it. It is what it is. That's a real life achievement. They got achievements for everything. They got all kinds of retro games up on here. They got all sorts of stuff. Yeah, you can't really control where the hair goes, you know? It's just part of being a human. Some people got hair in one place and not the other. It's just the way it is. It's not your choice. Okay. Kev Frost and Center, always at the top. Alright. Maybe this is the attempt. Let me lock in and put maximum focus into this race. I'm gonna try to be really precise with my right and left turns. Okay. Right. I almost had a perfect start there. I crashed into all three of them while I passed them, and then the green car made me spin. So I can get back to first from here, I think. Well, so Jimmy, what are you about to be playing next? You gonna go back to the horror game soon? I saw you playing something else, something that looks pretty modern. I don't even know what game you were playing, but I was watching whatever that game was that you were playing recently. You were like running around and fighting against people. I don't even know what was going on. I never saw that game before. I feel like it had like 100 in it. Like the number was part of the name. I don't know. Well, I'll probably wrap this up pretty soon, honestly. It seems like my best attempts are in, like, the first half hour of playing. So maybe tomorrow I'll do, like, another just short stream. Give it a few goes. When I have, like, a big, you know, open time, like, at the weekends, I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go grind this out, get it done. That's what I thought on Sunday. I was like, oh, I'm starting this early. Got plenty of time. As long as it doesn't take 10 hours to beat, I'll be able to beat it. And guess what? It takes more than 10 hours to beat. Oh, wait. I've gotta have at least a close attempt before I end it, though. I don't know, I might go for like another half hour. Stand up for a second. Alright, I'm gonna take a piss. Alright, gonna do this a bit longer. Probably try for a little bit tomorrow. And if I don't get it done tomorrow, then probably gonna do some more driving on Friday night. I just don't want this set to take as long as Tetris did. That was a good start. Okay, haven't crashed yet. Hit the sand barely. No! What? Come on. You know what I'm thinking about right now is how, the Minecraft movie came out, and like they've been making lots of other video game movies, like movie adaptations of games, and they got the Legend of Zelda live action apparently coming one day. But it used to be movies were getting video game adaptations. Wow. Oh no! Why? Why did I do that? Swerved into him. Okay, I know what I have to do. I know the route. Just have to be super careful of the green cars. The green cars are gonna ruin it. Okay, that time the blue car ruined it. Wanted to bump into him, but it wasn't a proper bump apparently. No, no. The same thing again, dude? I'm not trying to end it on that. I don't know, maybe I should just, like, only play this game for an hour max. And just start the racing stream with this, and then after attempting Formula 1, play something else. There's so many other racing games. I might just name a stream like, you know, something else, and then play this game before I switch to that. Dang, Brian, you're still up. Okay, here we go. Our first attempt. I make that mistake so much. Bird almost got me. Dude, it was going really well. Oops. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bonus game here before ending the stream. Just one play on Galaga. Even if I lose a life early on, I'm not gonna reset it or anything. Just gonna do this and then raid out of here. See if I can set a high score with something like that. Whoa. Yeah, you inspired me, Cheeseburger. That emote's just so cool. Had to go get my ship abducted. Alright, now peep the perfect score on a challenging stage. My strategy is to just get the double ship off the last enemy on level 2, and then it lines you up perfectly in the middle for stage 3. Now I try to keep my ship together, but I'm a bigger target, so it's harder to dodge. Oh my. Off the first one. I said I wasn't gonna reset. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. Are you serious? Okay, now I really do want to reset. This game just did not go well. Hey, I'm on my last life right now, but get like another 10,000 points. No way! That's how they kill me? My best is 191 on here. Okay, I think I can afford one more game, right? Yeah, sorry I always extended the stream. Okay, last time I said something about not losing a life on stage 4, and then I immediately got hit by the very first projectile. That was clean. No! I can't even get my ship back. I already killed all the big ones. Alright, bro, that's gonna wrap it up. Quick little bonus game at the end for you. Galaga's hard, but I still like it. I'll have to score 200k on here sometime. Because I've done it before. I wonder if I could find someone new to stream if I search RetroAchievements. Okay, that doesn't work. What if I go to Twitch and search RetroAchievements? Okay, here's someone who I've never seen before on Twitch. Let me... Hey, Stegatron, thanks for hanging out. I'm just sorting... retro achievements by least viewers to find someone to raid. There's people on who are doing Espanol streams. I see Peru on a lot of these.
I do want. I think so. Just go just thing.
Alright, let's start the raid. Let's get it going. I've acquired a target. I've never watched this person stream before, but they're doing some Final Fantasy retro achievements right now. So, if you're interested in that, check it out. I'm gonna say hi. It's always nice to get raided, so I like to always raid someone at the end of my stream. And meet new retro achievementers. But yeah, before I get off, let me put the YouTube link in the chat. Today was the first time that someone from my YouTube live stream came to my Twitch, which there's only ever been like 2 or 3 people that have typed in that chat before, but it's pretty cool. And I'll put the Discord command. I should probably just put a Discord link on my Twitch profile. I don't think I have that. Well, I'll be back soon. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks, Staggertron. Shout out to everyone who came through. See you soon.